Greetings, YouTube. Happy Friday. We have another day to vote. It is Summoner's Choice Champion Vote, round 2 of the Summoner's Choice Champion Vote. And I will say this. I voted for Agatha Harkness, Beta Ray Bill, and Quicksilver. All three made it. So is that because of me? Clearly. Please look up the definition of sarcasm in the dictionary if you think I'm being serious. Okay, so we just claimed the votes. We just claimed them. Let's see where the votes happen. Maybe we have to just go into different parts of the game. Maybe we should look at... There we go. See? Isn't that weird? You claim them and then nothing appears, and so you have to look at this. Look, I think, in terms of excitement, Agatha gets a slight edge. That might be a hot take for some people, but that's what I'm going to go with. And now here's the deal. I think I'm conflicted with this one. I think Beta Ray Bill, according to people who love Beta Ray Bill in the Marvel lore, think he's going to be like unbelievably OP if they design him how he should be. And so part of me wants to pick him just so that he gets, you typically think, what champion is going to do the biggest yellow numbers? That's why we play the game, for big yellow numbers, right? Big yellow numbers. But I love Quicksilver. Both versions of Quicksilver. The one that Marvel screwed over and somehow made to be slow enough to get shot. And what I would consider to be, objectively speaking, the better version in the 20th Century Fox, now owned by Disney, X-Men property. I'm going to go Quicksilver. You might look at both of those and think, I'm going Zemo, Beta Ray Bill, I'm canceling you out, prof. Screw you. You know what? Wouldn't blame you. Alright, so that's done. Now let's see if Kabam wants to make some money today. A Tier 3 Alpha Catalyst bundle. They have raised the price of Tier 5 Basic once again from really $10 for Thronebreakers and some past offers to about $13 and change a piece. This is what I really don't understand. Why are they going back in time by giving us Tier 5 Class Catalyst Fragment Crystals instead of selectors? Why? Why not give us a selector? By the way, a 10% selector is still not a great value. We normally see for $10 extra in this, a 20 to 25% selector. So this is priced as if Tier 5 Class Catalyst had the rarity of like a year to year and a half ago. And look, I get Kabam has a history of resetting the economy of the game in January. They want to reset expectations. They want you to get that mind eraser from the Men in Black movies and just forget about the gifting event, forget about Cyber Weekend, and reset your expectations because those are outliers and we won't see them for months and months and months until maybe the spring cleaning event in like April. With that being said, this is just highway robbery. This is just ripping off the player base. We know after yesterday's breaking news that Realm of Champions is dead. Between all of the spots on Kabam's website that are open to hire people, and one of their games literally failing to the point that they have to shut it down, they should have more incentive than ever to give players a good offer. Now look, we have an example of this. Every Wednesday for the past 2 months plus in the What's Next Nexus bundles for you Cavalier and Thronebreaker players that can see them. I know Uncollected are like, well, it doesn't apply to me. Well, it gives you motivation to become Cavalier. That's pretty cool. $5 for a chance at a 5 or 6 star champion, and there are really good champions in that pool. And look, even if you get 4 3 stars for $10, that's still not a bad deal considering what we've seen. But the first crystal I opened this week, $2.50 for a 6 star. That's possible in those. And that's not a Cyber Weekend or July 4th price. That's an everyday normal price for an offer. I love that. I will give Kabam my money every week like that. This, if you're going to charge $40 and make Tier 3 Alpha Catalyst fragments the centerpiece, it's got to be at least double. It's got to be at least 4,500. It's got to be at least 10% of a Tier 3 Alpha. And even then, I probably still wouldn't buy it. But at least I could sort of justify in some realm the $400 price tag for one, because that would still be $1,200 to take a 6 star to rank 4, because you need 3 Tier 3 Alpha. No, by the way, it doesn't count what you're spending on the Tier 6 basic Catalyst track. I mean, this is a giant ripoff. Do better, Kabam. You have all the reason in the world to do better. This is a failing offer. This gets a big fat F. Shake your head at it. Wonder why they've risen the price again on Tier 5 basic while taking away the selector option of this crystal and giving a pathetic amount of Tier 3 Alpha. Don't get into an arms race for rank 4 6 stars. Just rent one with a few boosts for 40 minutes or an hour. You know? Just do that. You'll be thankful you did and save the 12 grand for, I don't know, something that Kabam can't take away in an in-game announcement if they decide to shut down the MCOC server someday. No refunds on that, right? Everybody's going to rush to Apple and say, the game's shutting down, I want my money back. And they're going to say, sorry, we can't do it. Because, of course, if the game's shutting down, you can get refunds on everything. And negative units, who cares? The game's ending. But Kabam knows that. And that's why, just remember, you're not going to get your money back in this Casino of Champions. There are no refunds when the game shuts down. So be very responsible with your purchases in this Casino of Champions.